everyone. How is your wonderful day going? Is it going good? Bad? Well, no matter what, I hope you're getting through it. Welcome to Just Justine Time Podcast, or for better words, JJ Time. This is my first ever podcast that I will be doing, and I'm very excited for you guys to experience this with me. A little bit about me. My name is Justine, but some of you may know me as KittyCat23 over on my other social medias, as I am a gaming Twitch streamer, as well as I'm kind of very minusculely well known on TikTok. I am 21 years old and I am from Alberta, Canada, except I've moved way too many times that you can think, so woo, West Coast! I've experienced it all. But yes, I am from Canada, you know, maple syrup and polar bears, eh? I also have a cat named Guinness who loves to make an appearance whenever she wants. Isn't that right, honey? This is my cat. She's very cute. She's a tortoiseshell girl, and she is, how old are you? I think she's 2.5 years old. She's very cute, and yes, she is named after the beer. But maybe to keep it PG, I will say she is named after the Guinness Book of World Records, right? Because that's exactly what the colors are, and totally not the color of the draft or whatever Guinness is. I've never had it. Some little things about me, or background about me. I did go to the University of Calgary. I majored in psychology with a minor of sociology. It was really fun, even though I had to do it mostly online, which was not fun. But I do gotta say, I got to experience my first year of university on campus, so yay to that, right? Like I said before, I am a Twitch streamer and a content creator on various social media sites. Go check me out. Links will be at the bottom. So a little more things about me. Some of my passions, definitely one of them is psychology. I absolutely love learning about anything psychology, whether that's mental illnesses, stigmas, anything about it. I can talk with you for hours. And what this podcast will be about going forward will be psychology, mental illnesses, and stigmas, as well as we will dive into some conspiracy theories. And you know what? We might even get into some manipulation tactics and body language and why the personality tests are so accurate and why everyone believes in horoscopes. Please stop believing in horoscopes. And if you do, I'm an Aries, so don't be a Cancer because we don't get along. And if you are a Cancer, it don't matter because horoscopes don't matter. But anyways, I digress. Going forward with you guys, I think it will be a really great learning experience for you and I, because I think a lot of misconceptions are out there in the world about a bunch of psychology topics. You know, the number one thing being that mental illness is a joke, even though it's not, and it should be taken really seriously in this day and age, especially with how much social media and life has changed over the years. Digging into a little more in background of my life, and I guess why I think I am qualified to do a podcast about this, is growing up, I bounced around a lot in foster homes, and I was never really in a secure place until I was about the age of, I'd say 6, but my grandparents and everyone moved around a lot, so I've never actually felt the stability of my life. I've always been very chaotic. My life has been very chaotic. But I also do struggle with a certain mental illnesses myself, which we will dive in further in other episodes. A couple cool things about psychology and why I think you should get into, whether that's learning it or watching a couple TED Talks or YouTube videos on psychology. I think it's very interesting. You can definitely learn a lot about yourself. I've definitely discovered a lot of things about me, especially on how to deal with my emotions. If there's any of you out there who cry your eyes out every time a little small thing happens or get very, very angry over just the smallest thing, I'm here. I'm your girl. I'm gonna talk you through it, and I'm gonna talk to you why you feel those feelings, because there is a reason for everything. And that's something I stand by with psychology, is that no matter what you're feeling, there is a reason why, whether that's emotionally or if it's just a little brain chemical in the back of your head. You don't know. You don't know. I know there's a lot of TV shows nowadays that dig into the psychology of people's minds. I know there's a very popular show right now called Dahmer, and it is about Jeffrey Dahmer, and you know, maybe in one of the future episodes we can talk about serial killers and why they think like that, because there is a reason why people like to kill people. even though there's no excuse for that. Please do not become a serial killer. That is not what I want from this podcast. If anything, I would want the best for each and every one of you. And like I said, if you're having a good or bad day, well, I hope you get through it, because there's always a good way to get through it. Whether if it seems hard right now, it is. I will leave you off with this fun fact about psychology, and yes, on the episodes to come, I will always leave off on a psychology fun fact, or maybe not really. I'll say a psychology fun fact, not really fun fact, but fun fact. And that fun fact is, did you know that being alone for long periods of time is just as bad as smoking on a regular basis? This is due to the fact that loneliness reduces your immunity system, which thus creates more health problems, and it even increases inflammation in the body, which is exactly the same as smoking. So if anything, go get yourself a significant other, even though nowadays I feel like that is way too hard. The dating scene is something I do not want to get into. Trust me, it's hard enough. But if you are feeling a little lonely, or have been feeling lonely for quite a long time, I would suggest get yourself a little pet. Whether that's a cat, a dog, a fish, a snake, an axolotl. I've heard axolotls are really cool. Get yourself something, even a plant. Even if you get yourself a plant to take care of, it will definitely lower the risks of loneliness. And again, we will dive into this in a future episode about loneliness and just how affecting it is to your life. Another thing is that loneliness, you can also be 50% more likely to die before someone who has multiple social connections. So like I said, if you're not good at making friends, because trust me, as many other people have, we all have social anxiety, go get yourself a pet, because at least you can talk about your problems to them and they won't judge you. Trust me, my cat knows all my secrets, right, Guinness? Exactly. See, she knows what's up. She knows what's up. But yes, I really hope you guys enjoy JJ time, and I really hope that going forward with me, you guys enjoy your time with me, and I really hope that I can teach you a lot of things, at least the things I know, because my goal of this podcast is to not spew worthless words, or i.e. BS, because I do know there is a lot of people on the internet who like to just talk out of their butt and not actually search up the facts. And I will definitely search up the facts and let you know. And you know what? I will make you guys more self-confident. I will. Come along with me in this podcast and we will become better people together. Unless you don't want to become a better person, but we can talk about that, you know? But I would like to thank Valkence for this amazing opportunity to be on the podcast and have my own show. I will see you back here in the next episode. We will be talking about mental health and their stigmas, and why mental health has been kind of pushed under the rug for so long until now. And I could even argue that it is more pushed under the rug than it was before. Instead of just calling all of us crazy, it's more we're calling all of us lazy. It's the same thing. It's the same thing. Just understand that we're struggling too, okay? When we were in school, see, like, we suffer the same, even though the boomers had to walk to school in minus 80-degree weather with a camel on their back. They always make it sound so hard, and they never understand, like, what we're going through. So I would like to unjumble everyone's thoughts, if you know what I mean. With that being said, guys, go leave a like on this podcast. Like, share, subscribe, do all the things. I would really love to push my word out to the world. So yes, go like and subscribe, because numbers make me feel good. They make anyone feel good, and anyone who says that it doesn't, tell me your ways. But with that being said, guys, I hope you have a great night or a great wonderful morning whenever you're listening, and I will see you here back in the next episode.